Hey, so this video is a bit of a ranty type video again, but it's a bit more scripted than previous ranty type videos, so hopefully it's a little bit more organized. So I've never made like a video response to somebody before, but I feel like I should in this specific occasion. Arlo, the world-renowned Paper Mario tuber, released a video on how Paper Mario discussion is honestly just a mess at this point, and I agree with him. It's pretty much exactly what I said in my Paper Mario toxicity video, only the difference is he actually scripted it and made a good video, whereas I was just kind of emotionally ranting. But yeah, Arlo's video is excellent. It highlights very well what I was trying to say. It highlights what it's like to be a fan of The Thousand Year Door and Color Splash, but if you say that online, some purist comes and bashes your lungs. It's also a very good description of what it's like to, be a fan of The Thousand Year Door and not like how the series is going, and have some dumbass who hadn't played Thousand Year Door tell you all the reasons why Thousand Year Door sucks. Arlo's video is very good. It's a good analysis of both sides, and what I really appreciate is that, as someone who is unfortunately unfairly kind of stereotyped in with the toxic side of the Paper Mario fanbase, I appreciated him using his platform to say, no, hey, people from my community who are Thousand Year Door fans, who are like picking fights with Origami King fans, don't do that. Thank you. I appreciate him saying that a lot because, although I don't think he's a bad person at all, I do find his fan base to be a little bit obnoxious sometimes. And before you get mad at me for that, let me explain what my problem is with Arlo's video. It's the use of the word fan base, and how Arlo and maybe a couple of people in his community seem to view what the word means and how other people view what the word means. And I don't know if I'm in the minority for viewing it this way or if I'm in the majority, but I think when people say the Paper Mario fanbase is toxic, the Sonic community is toxic, the Five Nights at Freddy's fanbase is whatever, although it's a blanket statement, I don't think a single person on the planet who has said these things has ever meant it as every single person within the fanbase is a bad person. You see, by the book, a fanbase is the fans of a particular well-known person, group, team, etc., considered as a distinct social grouping. So, not every single person who likes Paper Mario, period, would be considered the Paper Mario fanbase. Only really the people who maintain active discussions around it. That's who I would personally consider the fanbase of Paper Mario as a whole. And when you participate in discussion with the fanbase of Paper Mario as a whole, you will typically have a worse time overall than other fan bases. So while Arlo does make a great point that it is only a vocal minority of Thousand Year Door fans who are this unbelievably toxic type, and it's only a vocal minority of Origami King fans who are these just obnoxious, call everyone nostalgia blind hatery-doos, that's totally fine. The problem is the word fanbase kind of does refer to the vocal minority because it's the vocal people who are in the fan base. That's why it's a fan base. It's fans coming together, being vocal, talking. That's kind of what it means. So when you are participating in Paper Mario discussion, you are going to be talking with people who are vocal because they are speaking to you. It doesn't mean everyone in the community is like that, but it does mean that, Paper Mario discussion is unpleasant a lot of the time because there's a lot of vocal people who are quite unpleasant compared to maybe other game franchises. Let's talk, for example, Paper Mario isn't the only one I have an unpopular opinion in. I like Mario Kart Tour. Come on, I like Mario Kart Tour. Sometimes I stream Mario Kart Tour on this channel. I'm doing just a fun little challenge run on Quagsai's account. It won't be a video or anything, but I'm basically seeing how far I can progress through the game without steering once. It's actually kind of funny, and it's just a relaxing way for me to talk to my chat. But occasionally someone will come in and be like, ugh, Mario Kart Tour, how dare you play this? Play something else now. We'll get that occasionally, but not very often. But when I streamed Paper Mario the Origami King, when that came out, oh my god, there was so many times I had to actually say, hey guys, look, I know I know it's not for everyone, But, like, if you don't like modern Paper Mario, why are you here just to complain? Like, people would come to my stream who don't like Origami King just to complain and complain and complain about why they don't like Origami King while everyone else is trying to have a good time. Like, if these sorts of people that are why the Paper Mario fanbase is considered toxic, but maybe the Mario Kart fanbase isn't necessarily considered toxic. And there's different context for that, sure. Mario Kart Tour is a mobile game, which breaks away from the formula and had microtransactions and all that, but it's a mobile game, and it's the first time Mario Kart's really broken away from the formula. Paper Mario the Origami King is the 4th time in a row. But this isn't about the games, this is about the fanbase, the people around the games. And it doesn't matter how justified they are to hate the games themselves. The discussion here is about how pleasant it is to just talk in the fanbase. There are valid reasons to not like Origami King. There are valid reasons to not like Mario Kart Tour. There are valid reasons not to like The 1,000-Year Door. There are valid reasons to prefer Mario Kart Tour to earlier games, but I don't think anyone does. The problem, that's not really what people mean when they say a fanbase is toxic, a fanbase is unpleasant. You know, there's a reason why I scrapped my video on Origami King if I touch red the chapter switches. Quite frankly, I just didn't want to see the comments. I just every time I make something Paper Mario related, it's very unpleasant. In the last video that I made, someone who I looked up to left this horrific comment about like how I shouldn't be allowed near RPGs ever again because I like Paper Mario the Origami King, and I suggested that no EXP isn't fundamentally a bad thing. Like, it's just my opinion, bro. I didn't say it was better off with that. Just that didn't really matter to me personally. But you know, that kind of thing. I don't find that as much in other cases. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what both sides are like. Of course, I'm arguing from the side of a supporter because I am a supporter. So obviously, I don't have other supporters lashing out at me. But you know, I'm not saying that there aren't obnoxious people. At this point, I'm just clarifying for the sake of the people watching who probably don't like me because I've admitted that I like the Origami King. But yeah, that's my opinion on fan bases. That's why I still think my video called Paper Mario Toxicity is valid, and why I still think there is toxicity in the Paper Mario fanbase. And as a whole, being in the Paper Mario community is unpleasant because of the vocal minorities. I think Arlo made a great video though. I'm not saying much about it because I don't want to take away from his views. Watch it yourself and leave a like on it, okay? Please don't make me look bad. I love Arlo. I tried to reach out to him for a collab, but he didn't answer. That's enough of that. I actually left a comment on this video. I've deleted it because, well, I'll show you in a bit, but yeah, I left a comment on this video. You can pause and read it if you want. I think I was being pretty civil, just explaining what I explained in this video. However, I ended up deleting that comment because the replies, man, they proved my point. They proved my point on the fanbase being toxic, man. Like, what's this? Come on. I didn't say, how am I being... I didn't say any of that. They put words in your mouth, dude. That's what it's like, talking about Paper Mario. They put words in your mouth. I decided I'd delete my comment before making this video so you can't go and harass the guy, so you can't, like, find him. But, like, this is what happens every time anyone says anything about Paper Mario. Someone from the other side, if you're a 1,000-Year Door fan, and some obnoxious Origami King fan's gonna come along and do the same thing to you. That's just what happens, you know? That's why people say the fanbase is toxic. If I say I like Mario Kart Wii, I rarely get people flooding my mentions with, oh, but Mario Kart Wii had ultra shortcuts and all the vehicles are unviable, and Mario Kart... That's just the way the internet is, but I hope this video that's way longer than it needs to be hopefully makes it clear what people mean when they say a fanbase is toxic. They don't mean every single person within a fanbase is toxic. They mean just as a collective, being around that group of fans is more unpleasant than being around other groups of fans. It's like if you say, I don't like McDonald's, you're not saying that you hate everyone who works at McDonald's. You're probably just saying you don't like the food. But yeah, okay, sorry. This was scripted, then I went off script because I get lost in what I'm saying, and yeah, okay, bye.